Well, it was this heavy rain earlier that caused a lot of the flash flooding we're seeing across Raleigh this evening. We've also seen some crashes in the stormy weather. WRAL's Carly Haynes is live in Wake Forest Road, I should say, where one of those crashes happened earlier this evening. And Carly, what do we know?
Julian, police have blocked one direction of Wake Forest Road off as they investigate this crash. It's right across the street. It involved 3 cars and 7 people, and Raleigh police said that weather definitely played a factor in this crash. One of the cars completely crunched in the front. We know 2 people from that red car had serious injuries. They were taken to the hospital. Raleigh police said they've responded to multiple weather-related calls for service today. They have been busy dealing with hazards, closures, and crashes. And we witnessed one hazard happen in real time. This is on Highway 70 right by Ebenezer Church Road. A lot of rain came on so quickly that it led to flash flooding in this spot. Some cars tried turning around. They got stuck in the high water, and that water was rushing by very fast, rising midway up the vehicles on the road, also leading to some long traffic delays. And as far as this crash goes, Raleigh police said they can't use a lot of the same equipment that they would normally use on a crash like this because that rain is coming down. They're also telling people if you see floodwaters, turn around, do not try to drive through it. Carly Haynes, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.
The rain prompted organizers to end the African American Cultural Festival in downtown Raleigh earlier today. When the downpour started this afternoon, people ran for cover and vendors protected their merchandise. Some vendors tell us they were still able to get some good business this morning before the downpour.
We try to come as ready as we are. If you look at most of these, all people who have been doing this for a long time, we know it's going to rain. We thank God today it didn't have a lot of wind because they had talked about gusty winds, but it wasn't windy at all.
She came prepared. Now, it may have been a wet ending to the festival, but thousands attended the 2-day event, including hundreds this morning at the festival's church service led by Wake Chapel. A viewer traveling at RDU today sent us this video showing some flooding outside of a terminal. People getting onto the shuttle had to step in a pool of water a few inches deep. Flight tracking website FlightAware says RDU has had 95 delays and 7 cancellations today. It's not clear how many of those were weather related. Take a look at this viewer picture that came in to us. This is a section of Falls of Neuse Road in Raleigh between Ridgefield and Carlos Drives. Earlier this evening on X, Raleigh police posted that officers were responding to multiple weather-related calls. Those included road hazards, road closures, and vehicle crashes. They reminded the public not to try and drive through flood waters. Great reminder right there. Take a look at this scene on Glenwood Avenue just before 540. Flooding had the road reduced to just 1 lane, and then there was this single car crash. Police say the driver was not injured. Just another example of why it's important to slow down and be vigilant when driving during stormy conditions. The storm system didn't just bring rain and wind to the viewing area. There was also quite a bit of lightning. You probably saw some of it and heard the thunder earlier. A lightning strike split this tree on Godfrey Drive in Raleigh. It doesn't appear any nearby homes were hit.